Hi everyone, this is Ricky from Bromero Cards. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you for stopping by. I actually have a haul video this week. I have a few things that have been sitting on my desk that I need to put away or use. And I try to do a haul video before I use any of the products, so I'm going to go ahead and start that. The first thing I'm going to do is actually probably the most latest thing that I have is the last Concordant Night release, which is a little sad because they just came out with a new release that I'll be getting pretty soon. But this is the latest release until the one I get in the next couple days. So when you order the bundle, you get a free gift, and this one is Grateful for You, some flowers. Here lately, they've been really great about pushing out some of these turnabout stamps, and I love these things. I have made cards with these that are like spectacular. I love them, different colors. You can use one color, 3 colors. It's amazing. But the idea is, and I've said it in several other videos, is you make this little key here with a piece of cardboard or a thick cardstock, and you line it up with the H here, and you put an X on your stamp, and you can watch their video on how to do that. But what you do basically is you stick this down into your MISTI. You do it in one color, then you turn it around, ink it up with another color, press it down, turn it, ink it up with another color, press it down, and it makes a really cool card front. So definitely check that out. We have some dies here that actually go with this stamp set. It's the Thanks die with a speech bubbles, XOXO, and a heart that goes with that. Let's see here. We also have some other dies here. This is just some greetings, holiday, thanks, greetings, seasons greetings. I can't read that stuff when it's backwards. It's kind of weird. Maybe you guys can see it, but just different various types of banners with sentiments inside of them. Then we have this large stamp set, which spells out Noel or joy with the wreath here and the star. This is really nice. I think this would be good just on a white embossed, any kind of embossing that you have on white cardstock, and then just put these in some Christmas colors, put it on the card, you have a simple Christmas card. There's a seasonal border stamp set, and I really like this. I think this is cool. My idea with this is, and I don't have it right now to access it, but the Ton Stamps has a stamp set that's similar to this, but it's all mountains, and it's layered mountains. Actually, I thought I had them out here somewhere. I guess I don't. I had some samples of the mountains that I could show you, but of course I don't have them available at the moment. But my idea is to take these stamp sets that they're mountains that are layered, and then put this brush in front of it. I think that would be really cool, and set up a scene, and then put like a silhouette of a reindeer or a deer or a moose or whatever kind of wildlife to put in there. That would be really neat. And I do like this flowers, I think, or I'm sorry, the leaves. I think this would be really nice watercolored, maybe with some clear heat embossing and then watercoloring the flowers. Then we have the Joyful Noel stamp set. Actually, maybe this. Yeah, here we go. This goes with this, actually. Just some words here, a bunch of different words in this block. A wreath, several wreaths, joy, Noel, different textures that you can use on your card. And then for the final stamp set with this is the Magnolia Wreath stamp set. And I love this because it's layered. And the video that they had of this stamp set and how they did it was amazing. It looked awesome. I'm excited to make some Christmas cards out of this. Again, this would be easy. You would stamp out this wreath on, just use white embossed paper of whatever type of embossing folder you want to use. You probably don't want to use like fireworks, but you know, something that's Christmassy or close to Christmassy, some kind of pattern. And then just cut this out, has the matching dies, and then set it on top of that. You could use this Joy die here, Noel or Joy. The card is done, pretty simple. So that is the Concordant Night release. All right, the next thing is Sweet Stamp Shop. Had this for a while. This is their last release. They've been doing this thing of where they're doing the Disney princesses, but not really the Disney princesses because, you know, that's against copyright. But kind of like it. They don't name them. They don't, you know, whatever. Their images are kind of like them, but they're cool. So on this package, it was Halloween. So we do have the little, these are like planner stamps. I guess this is what this would be. I don't use a lot of planner stamps. I do have a bullet journal, but I don't really do stamping in it. I really just do my own writing or drawing in it. So then we do have the Evil Queens, or the Evil Queens of the Disney movies. I think this is Maleficent, I believe. Ursula, and I forget Snow White's stepmother's name or whatever her name is. And then I think this is the dude from like Beauty and the Beast or something. I'm not for sure what his name is, like Bronson or something like that. But then they have the castle and then the mirror, which is really nice. Those are pretty cool. Then they have the, it's called Blow Bubbles, but it's like a 50s, 60s girl. And she's just dressed in a poodle dress, blowing some kisses, bubble gum. She has a little poodle for her poodle skirt. Thought that was really cute. And then we have the Dolled Up, which is, I assume, would be Marilyn Monroe, or a version of Marilyn Monroe, with her lipstick and her makeup and her mirror, all that great stuff. I love the eyelashes, that's funny. And it says, inner beauty is great, but a little mascara never hurt. So that's cool. Then I just bought a few other things from their last release that I did not get. I got the Willy Wonka. It's pure imagination, but it's based on Willy Wonka. This is the Oompa Loompa and Willy Wonka and the Suckers. And then they did like little donuts. So they have donut animals. This is a unicorn, a cat, a bear, a panda, a cat, and a dog, a poodle. So really cute set. I can't wait to use this. I love animals. Dogs are my thing. So can't wait to make a few projects out of that. Then I went to my local stamp store, Craft Fancy, and I bought these Lawn Fawn stamps. Again, dog and a cat. Christmas card. You could just use this whole stamp set, do some Copic coloring, and you will have a card. Not too hard. Then I did get some teacup dies, crazy mugs. I saw a version of this where they used a sample in the card. They used some pattern paper to make these, and I thought that was really cool, and I want to kind of redo that. And then this die by memory box is a wreath. You put it in the paper and it only cuts out this portion. And how they had the sample in the store is they cut this out and they had some gold foil behind it. And then on the white here, they just placed red little berries on there and then stamped Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever holiday wishes on there. So that's from my local craft store. And then Birch Press Designs had a sale also, and so I took advantage of that sale. This was pretty pricey, but really good stuff. Okay, sorry about that. I had to leave for a few moments, so you're going to see a break in the video, but that's okay. I did get a few things from Birch Press. This was a little pricey to buy. I did get them at 20% off. I would not suggest getting these at full price unless you're able to. Most of the things that I buy are discounted. or, you know, they come in bundles, so they are discounted. So I have a few things from Birch Press. I have this little morning bird, and basically it cuts out just the bird and then the pieces in here, and then you could paper piece that with different colors, and then you'll have like a blue jay or a robin. All the next ones I'm showing you are all layer dies. So they come in 3 pieces. So I have the A layer, the B layer, and the C layer. And I want to show you how these work. I'm going to show you these first. So you have this layer, the B layer, and the C layer. And I cut these out. I just did it from some random paper. And I just want to show you what this looks like, because you can make a really nice card just using these 3. You can just use 1, you can use 2, doesn't matter. They were having a sale, so I decided to get all 3 of these. And I got all 3 in most of the ones that I have. So when you cut out this one, it cuts out this. When you cut out this one, it cuts out this. And when you cut out this one, it cuts out this. So what you do is you take these and you stack them on top of one another, like this. And you'd have a layered card set. So just to make it look so you can see it, I put it on some white cardstock here, and you have a card base made with this. And you know, this is, the colors may not be the best. It's more of like a Mardi Gras theme, I guess what you would say. But you could totally use this as a card front and just put a sentiment on top and you're done. That's how easy the card can be. You can also just do 2 layers. You can do it like this, or you could do it like this. And what's cool about it is each one of these cuts out little pieces, which is all these here. I just kept them in here. It's normally where I keep my stamp chamois. But what you could do is do different pattern paper and then paper piece these in so that you could use them within the card here. So you would just put it in like that with what you have and you can use it. So I thought that was pretty neat. I'm just gonna throw these away because I'm not gonna use them. But that's the idea out of all these layered ones that I'm about to show you. So again, these are a little pricey when you're purchasing them, so make sure that you can get them on sale, or, you know, get what you would like or what you're comfortable with. All right, so got these 3. And then the same thing for the butterflies. It's the same process. This is called the Paradiso butterfly set. I got the Glitz Snowflake, also the same. I'll probably be doing a card making me with this, so keep out for a video on that. I got the heart, A, B, and C. I got the Avalon frame, which are also flowers. And you'll probably see videos of me using these. I want to try to use these as much more because they're a little pricey, and I think people like to see how they're used before they purchase these kind of items. I got the Fiori plate, I guess that's how you say it. What's nice about this is it's stitched. So there's like stitching around that. That's really nice. That's a cool detail that I really like in these. So there's that. I got the Delphina. Again, the same thing, A, B, C layered on top. That's what you have. And then I got the Dazzle, which is A, B, and C as well. So that is all from Birch Press. Cannot wait to use these. Probably use these a lot on Christmas cards, because Christmas cards, you know, you have to make a bunch of them and you need it the easiest way possible to make them. So I think this will be one of those ways. The next thing I got was the new release from Ultima. I didn't get everything, but I got most of the items here. I did get the little Hanukkah stamps. I don't have a lot of Hanukkah stamps, so I thought this would be nice to have and maybe make smaller cards with this. I actually don't know a lot of people that celebrate Hanukkah, but you know, should have one made for a few just in case I'm at work and someone celebrates Hanukkah. I can provide them with a card. We have the Happy Holiday sentiment. They have some really good sentiments. Most of them are normal, but have a holly jolly Christmas, best wishes for a happy holiday season, wishing you happiness in the year. Just really nice sentiments with great font. There's some small sentiments for the inside or just included on the top of the card. So that's a pretty good one. This one I really like. There's sentiments within the Christmas tree. So you could just stamp this out in green, and to decorate the Christmas tree, you could just use some Nuvo drops or some, what is the glitter paste? I can't remember the name of it right now, the little drops. But you could use those. Sparkles? No. I can't think of, what is the name? Anyway. You could use those to decorate these. Make this a simple card, stamp this on a white card base with a green, add a few decorations, you're done. It's pretty nice. This one's called With Gratitude. I really like this because the the leaves are kind of geometric looking, so they're pretty cool to look at, and I really want to watercolor some of these also. Stamp them out and heat emboss them, and then just do some watercoloring or use some Brusho on it. I think that would be really nice. This is mostly Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving with gratitude from our home to yours. Give thanks with grateful heart. Be thankful, so grateful for you. These would also be great masculine cards. You could do a happy birthday with the leaves if their birthday is in fall. This next one is Peace on Earth. I really like this one. I think it's super cool. Basically, you have an ornament of the earth, and then all around here in the sentiments, all of these say Peace on Earth or Merry Christmas. It's really cool to see this. It's neat that it's all in different languages and it's universal. So I think it's really neat to see this. And it's funny because the Ukrainian, it looks like it says 3 pizzas almost. Kind of funny. But I'm excited to use this. I think this is neat. I have a couple friends that live in Germany. You know, it would be nice to send them something in their own language. It's really nice, and I can't wait to use this. The next one is called Cotton Comfort. This is pretty much for sympathy cards. Looks like maybe for Mother's Day. A lot of it's mostly sympathy though. But there is some encouragement. You are the best. Happy thoughts. Thinking of you. Your love is a comfort. I'm thinking of this as just watercoloring these. Maybe do some Copic coloring in the cotton plants. Really nice. Simple for a sympathy card. I think it would be really nice. You could not use these colors, of course. You could use on a sympathy card, black, white, all black, whatever the case may be. And then just color this, stamp it out, and just place it on top. And then put a sentiment on the inside, and you have a sympathy card. The next thing is Coffee with a Splash. I really like this stamp set because it's coffee containers, but it looks like it's been splashed with coffee. I have this obsession with like coffee, stamps, paper, ink colors like brown. But I love anything that has to do with coffee, and I've made several coffee cards before. So I love you more than the first cup of coffee. That's really saying something right there. If you give somebody a card that says that. You can do it by coffee. May your coffee be strong and your day be sweet. Coffee helps, life happens. Warm greetings. So this is a really cool stamp set. If you ever need ideas too, like back here, it shows you maybe what color you'd want to use. Some like gray Copics to color these and some browns. And like with the earth, they have it stamped here in blue, and then this in black with, you know, the different sentiments. Same thing on all their packaging, they have kind of ideas for that. Okay, and the last thing is Just Because. It's just a floral set that's kind of rounded. I also am thinking on this watercoloring, maybe some real brush markers to do the watercoloring. You could probably do some Copic coloring. I think this stamp set's a little too fine detailed for that. At least I don't think I could do it. I'm sure there are some experts out there that could. But also thinking some watercoloring along this as well. And it has some great sentiments. One smile can't change the world, but your smile changes mine. You are my today and all of my tomorrows. You are fabulous. Just because you're taking longer than others do, not, let me learn how to read. Just because you're taking longer than others does not mean you're a failure. Keep going. I like that. It's pretty nice. So that's all from Ultima. And I usually link this stuff, but you know, guys, it's a lot of work to link this down into the comments. So, and I'm not trying to make money from this or anything. So I hope if you really have questions and you need a link, just message me and I'll give you the link or tell you where to go. I would actually prefer it that way because I want to be able to talk with you guys also and communicate. And I do want to say thank you to everybody that does actually comment on the videos, likes it, gives a thumbs up, shares the links. Anything you can do to get more traffic, I'd really appreciate that. And then I stumbled across this company through my friend Melinda. I'd never heard of it before, but it was on a Facebook group and she showed me a post from it. So I decided to order a few things just to see what I think. So it's this company called Gina Marie Designs. She's actually pretty local. She's in Michigan. I live in Chicago. So, but I did order a few things. I want to do some paper piecing, so I did get mostly those type of things. But I did get a double stitched rectangle here. I really like how this looks. I do have some stitched rectangles, but nothing that's double stitched. So I did get that. I got this pumpkin quilt patch is basically what this is called. It says 4x4 square. My idea is to cut this out in different pattern papers and make this into a card by putting in the pattern papers selected on here. Again, another quilt card. This one's all circles. I think this is called medieval circles is what they call it. Is there a name on here? No, there is not a name on here. But if you message me, you want it, I'll find it for you. But the same thing, cut it out in different pieces of paper and then stick those pieces of paper with different colors in here and make like a quilt pattern. Also the same thing for these two. This is a leaf. I'll probably use this for fall cards. Could be used as a Christmas card. And then also, this is just another quilt pattern that you can use that on. And the last two items, I got some pine cones. This would be really good on some Christmas cards. Actually, the Concordant Night stuff that I showed you, you could add these to the wreaths. Just to add a little dimension to the card or add a little, you know, a little extra. And then the last thing is a leaf here that I plan on paper piecing. This is one solid color, and then you can put different styles of pattern paper on this side. You can just stick this on a card with a sentiment and you're done. And then last but not least, oh, this did come free. You won't be able to see it, but let me see if a white cardstock, maybe. This came free with the Sweet Stamp Shop. The past couple months, they've been sending free little stamps along with their bundles. So that's that. And then last, my friend Melinda, we like to craft each other. We actually craft with each other on Facebook because she lives in California. I live in Chicago. But we share this love of crafting and making cards, and we like to run ideas off of one another and talk to each other and say, hey, do you like this? How do you think this works? Whatever the case may be. And also we do a lot of transferring of products, because sometimes as crafters you buy extras accidentally of an item. So instead of like trying to sell it and make money from it, I share it with her. And she does the same thing for me, and I think that's really nice. That's what friends do. And it really makes us closer together. But we FaceTime a lot when we do crafting. And sometimes we don't even talk. We're just looking at each other and saying, hey, do you like this? Do you like this? What color combination of Copic markers should I be using? That kind of thing. And so she sent me these because she had ordered doubles. This is from Paper Tray Ink. It's just a little strawberry with a pattern. It's really nice. I like that. And then she also sent me this Elizabeth Craft Designs poinsettia because or poinsettia. Is that how you say it? Poinsettia. And it comes separately like this. And you can go online and watch the videos on how to make these. So she sent this to me because she bought an extra. And then she sent it to me because I have the small version of this. And now we both have the small and the large. So thank you very much, Melinda. I appreciate it. That's all that I have left for this week. Hopefully I won't be doing a craft haul video for a while. Like I said, I'm in grad school full time and I'm also working, so my crafting time has been cut a little bit, so I don't get to do as much. I have a lot of backlog of new stuff, and I actually am trying to find a new way of actually putting everything in order. And so like right now I switched it from doing it in name brand by doing it by subject. So I have like Christmas together, holidays, Mother's Day, like all that's in one location. Then I have critters in one location. Then I have sentiments in one location. And I try to have them in order by company. So if you guys have any suggestions on how you store your stamps when it comes to cataloging them, please let me know because I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching again. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up, like the video, share the links. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.